Hey everybody, it's Radleigh, and I am here to talk to you about mystical connections, which is Hay House's latest free summit. Now look what it says: intuitive tools, healing practices, and spiritual wisdom to uncover life's magic. Now, who's always telling you that life is magic? I think that would be me. So anyways, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about it because today is the day when my video drops, and that is a really important piece of this. Hay House has really upped their game. Their previous summits have largely been audio. This is video. These are videos of 25 of Hay House's authors, including moi. and so my lesson is about to be available to you. It's going to be available in a couple of hours, and it is called Recognizing Symbols for Easier, More Insightful Tarot Readings. And it becomes available today, Monday, February 25th at 4 p.m. Pacific. So I'm super excited to get to share that video with you. There's a lot of things going on in that video. One of the things that I talk about is tarot symbols and how they can really make your readings be more precise and powerful. And so I want to talk to you a little bit about that. I'm going to talk about it via angel tarot cards, okay? So, for example, let's talk about the Dreamer card, okay? So let's look at all of these symbols. So one of the things I also talk about is those pesky bad cards in tarot, and I'm going to talk more about that in a minute. But this card was originally called the Fool, which... Really? I mean, who wants to be called the Fool? And this is actually the beginning of what I call the Dreamer's journey in tarot and the major arcana. And it's not so much about being foolish, it's taking a leap of faith. And so we have this young man, and he's coming through a portal. And this is the metaphor of being incarnated into life. He's stepping through the portal. He's got a pooch with him who shows that the animal kingdom is on our side, okay, on our side. And you can see Archangel Metatron up there in the corner, who is protecting him as he comes into this life. Archangel Metatron protects sensitive people, but also in particular children. And when we come into this life, we are a child. But also in this, we've got all kinds of symbolism. We've got Pegasus, who represents bringing people from one world to another, and as well as we've got the birds over here that can represent reincarnation. And so that symbolism is all there. And so what I did was I took the Fool card and brought it into 2019 and made it be more about the magic of life, which is what this is really about anyway. Here's the Unity card. Now this card is very often, it's called the Hierophant. I didn't call it the Hierophant because nobody knows what a Hierophant is, so why call it that? But, you know, it's like that card was so very papal, very about a specific religion. But instead, we've got all of these symbols in the card that represent all religious thought, all different kinds of spiritual belief systems, showing that not one of them is better than the other, but that all are valid. And that Archangel Sandalphon, who takes our prayers from earth to heaven, takes the prayers of all people from earth to heaven, not just someone in particular or one particular way of thinking, but all ways of thinking. Another card that, here's life experience. Now, this card is traditionally called the Tower. Now, I didn't need to change the name. Everybody knows what a tower is. But the Tower, ooh, scary. And it really isn't meant to be, it doesn't have to be scary. So we don't have lightning striking the tower and sending a bunch of people to their death. Instead, what we have is, yes, it is true that over here we've had some dark skies, but look, the sun is coming out on the other side of the card. Archangel Chamuel is walking through a garden. Now, let's take a look. What do you see right here. That's an hourglass. That's an hourglass. Now, it's not so much that time is running out, but it is a method of saying that the universe wants you to be happy. The universe wants you to be in joy. And if you don't take the steps to move yourself towards that joy, if you don't make the changes that you need to make, then the universe might make them for you. And guess which way is easier? It's easier if you make those choices. So see, this is some of the symbolism of tarot. And it's like, as you learn that, and I talk about this in my lesson, as you learn about that, you get more and more in tune with the tarot cards, and it allows your eyes to be drawn. Perhaps your eyes are drawn to this white butterfly. Well, white butterflies represent angels. And so whatever your eye is drawn to, that's what really, really matters. That's what really, really matters. And so also one of the things I talk about is in my lesson is how the archangels guide you. Well, Archangel Chamuel, his name means the eyes of God. And he can see solutions for us when we can't see solutions. And so I talk about the 15 primary archangels and how they can help us, all right? How they can help us. Now, I mentioned earlier those pesky bad cards. Well, you know, there's 78 cards in tarot. Tarot it mirrors life. That's what it does. It mirrors life. And there are challenges in life. There just are. And so since there are challenges in life, those challenges have to be in tarot. But you know what? There are cards that people say are bad cards that they're afraid of. And it's like, think about that a little bit. You know, it's like challenging cards are very often the universe giving you a little push towards joy. Because again, the universe wants us to be happy. So that job that you have that you hate, well, I have bad news for you. It's like if you don't find your way out of that job, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. Thank you, Alicia. That is the sweetest thing I think anyone has said to me all week. She says her 1.5-year-old is mesmerized right now. Okay, that touched my heart, and I needed that today. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But you know, it's like there are challenges in life. And so, yes, of course, there are cards that are challenging in tarot. But if you think about it from the standpoint of challenges that come our way are really just meant to redirect us to a place where we're on a path towards happiness, then you can see that those pesky bad cards aren't necessarily bad after all. Not if they lead us to a place where we can be happy. Not if they lead us to a place where we can be complete. And not if they lead us to a place where we can be on our divine life purpose. So another thing that I talk about in tarot is there's a lot of animals in tarot. You saw the dogs and the birds that I just showed you before and the butterflies. So in my lesson, I talk about that. I talk about what the symbolism is of those animals and how that fits into the whole part of being able to do a reading through tarot cards, because tarot cards are amazing. If you're just now joining me, I am talking about Hay House's new seminar, Mystical Connections, Intuitive Tools, Healing Practices, and Spiritual Wisdom to Uncover Life's Magic, because I'm always saying life is magic. So there are 25 authors who have free videos. And these are some of my favorite people on planet Earth. There's Diana Cooper and Colette Baron-Reed and John Holland and Sonia Choquette and Denise Lynn. Rebecca Campbell, Kyle Gray, who you know I adore with all of my heart, Alan Cohen. Look at this. And the videos are free. But here's the scoop. The Mystical Connection seminar it's sort of coming to a close. Now, I don't have the schedule memorized, so forgive me that I have to read it. So for the next 2 hours of the moment of this video, you can still watch the Creating Sacred Space series with James Von Prague, Denise Lynn, Davina McHale, and Judy Hall. Denise Lynn, oh my God, the real deal. That woman is just everything. She is everything. You have no idea. But starting today, February 25th at 4 p.m., new videos will drop. And so MatCon, moi, for my series called Recognizing Symbols for Easier, More Insightful Tarot Readings. Colette Baron-Reed, giving an advanced oracle card reading, Yasmin Baland and Michelle Buchanan. Colette Baron-Reed, oh my God, that woman, she is all that and a barrel of monkeys. I mean, oh God. I'm always, when I'm with her, I'm afraid I'm going to be arrested. Not really, but oh my God, so much fun. So it's like, so those are the videos that are about to drop. They'll be available for 24 hours. So grab them while you can. Grab them while they're free. Why wouldn't you do that? So some other stuff that I talk about is the astrological signs and planets and what they have to do with tarot. Did you know that all of the tarot cards, well, except for the pages and the aces, have astrological attributions to them? They do. For example, the wheel is ruled by Jupiter, and the dreamer ruled by Uranus. I mean, it's like, so that can be a part of your reading. So Amanda's asking, how long will the videos be available? They're available for 24 hours. So girlfriend, no problem. She says she's in the UK and it's bedtime, but you'll still have time when you get up in the morning to watch the video. So no problem. No problem there. I also talk about tarot numbers. Did you know that in tarot, all the aces are related, all the twos are related, all the threes are related, all the fours are related? It's true. And I talk about it in my video. So also, other things that happen is that in symbolism is that the cards can be connected to one another. So let's take a look at this. So here we have 3 of fire, 3 of fire. We've got this little girl and this dragon, and look at all this creative energy over here. The volcanoes are erupting and Earth is in like, oh, but they're sitting there peacefully, because they've seen all this creativity. They've seen all this creation that is happening. And now they're sitting there together, plotting what they will do next with one another. But look, here's the page of fire. She's grown up, and so has the dragon. And they're still together, still creating, still bringing magical things into being. This is the kind of stuff that you can learn in my video lesson. So I'm super excited. You know, it's just such an honor for Hay House to ask me to be a part of these summits, to be a part of these summits with these amazing people. And you know, it's such a generous thing that they do, that it's just free, that they just, here you are, you can have it. You can just have it. You can just have it. Carrie's asking, hey, Radleigh, could you please tell me what cards are helpful for Sagittarius? Well, the wheel is a really good card. And because it's ruled by Jupiter and Sag, you know, so, and I really consider the wheel to be a card of good luck. And so you might want to pull that out. You might want to pull that card out and have it, take a picture of it and put it, and make it the wallpaper on your phone, or take a picture of it and print it out and carry it around, because the wheel is a card that talks about where things are starting to move again. It feels like nothing has happened. It feels like I'm just stuck. When the wheel shows up, movement begins to happen. Movement begins to happen. It's really a card of good luck. It really is a card of good luck. So that's the kind of things that you can do in tarot. Now, so during all of these videos, you're just going to be on this discovery of inner gifts of the universe, the mind, and the soul. So why would you not want to be a part of that? Oh, you know what? I should also say, if you stick around for February 26th, at 4 p.m. Then that's the whole topic is connecting with other realms, and it's James Von Prague, Sandra Ann Taylor. Oh my gosh, such a sweet woman. Oh my goodness, she is so sweet. Then Flavia Kate Peters. If you're into fairies, here's the scoop. Okay, David Wells and the Grande Dame of Angels of Europe, Diana Cooper, who I adore. We'll be talking about shifting planetary energies with dragons. I have gotten to be friends with Diana Cooper with my travels throughout Europe. You know, it's just, on one hand, it's like, you know, you're like, she is so amazing and so inspiring. And then you also just are like, will you please be my grandmother, please? She is totally, totally incredible. Someone just mentioned how much they love Sandra Ann Taylor. A generous heart, generous soul, totally generous soul. So anyway, you guys, don't miss it. Don't miss Mystical Connections. There's only a few more days left, but the days that are left are free. Check it out. You have the opportunity, if you hurry, to hear James Von Prague and Denise Lynn, Davina McHale, Judy Hall. Today at 4 o'clock, Matt Kahn, me, Colette Barron-Reed, Yasmin Bolen, Michelle Buchanan. And then on February 26th, James Von Prague again, Sandra Ann Taylor, Flavia Kate Peters, David Wells, and the magnificent Diana Cooper. So there you have it, and the Mystical Connections. Like I always say, life is magic. This one's all about uncovering life's magic. So it's a good marriage. You guys take care. Love you. Mwah.